Massive. You have to realize that Rakan doesn't influence the draft the same way against a support like Snowflower, who will take either side of the matchup and crush both ends. Caitlyn now the final band out. This is where we start to see, well, the Kai'Sa is left open, so I think no surprises there that one's going to get picked up.
Yeah, now it's just about where does it go. Is this going to be a jungle Kai'Sa? Is this going to be a weird GBM mid lane Kai'Sa? What build are we going to see? Because Kai'Sa by itself, everyone's like, sure, it's meta. But you can do some fun things with that champion.
Hey! All right, if you are not a fan of Brazil, let me talk about this right now. Cheaton giving the ultimate BRTT shout out here in his final game. The godfather of Brazilian 80 carries himself, being paid respect by the 17-year-old prodigy.
And the thing is that I don't even think this was for fun. I think this was a genuinely prepared strategy, because when you think about what Kai'Sa is, low range 80 carry that does get bullied early game, but then can take over a late game. Well, what better to bully than a Braum Draven lane? You go anywhere near that, they are going to blow you up.
The 80s, I'm ready. I have not seen a Draven in so long, Spawn. I'm ready to see exactly how this will unfold. Draven Kai'Sa, not a matchup I expected to see on this stage. Aurelia, now the next lock-in. The matchups just keep getting wilder and wilder as we go through this draft.
Absolutely, Fabulous already having some good games. I like the fact that even though he's only played 2 champions, he's going to mix it up a little bit. He brings out the Aurelia, was played against him last time, and he goes, Chippies, I know you got some free time right now. Take out your notebook. Let me show you how it's done.
See what he can do.
Ezreal's picked up, so I told you it's not going to go bottom lane that Kai'Sa potentially, or maybe it's a mid lane proper AP Ezreal.
Jungle Ezreal?
Jungle Ezreal.
Still not terrible.
Isn't it? I feel like it's pretty terrible now.
It was good for a while, man. I don't feel like it got nerfed that much. We'll find out. Something is going somewhere weird. We have now confirmed that with the Ezreal and Kai'Sa locked in together. There's a heal in the top lane and an Elise in the jungle. For Ranger now, of course, a lot of early pressure from that Elise. We saw it picked up against the Trundle last time, but this time, just picked straight up.
And Elise in fun games, much like in solo queue, is a very potent pick. Because you know the game's going to be a little bit more high tempo. You know stuff's going to maybe happen a little bit more early than what you would expect. So, you know, picking up something like an Elise for Ranger means that, especially if he goes Moby Boots or Sork Boots Rush, which is so popular, you just get around the map, accrue all these kills, and Elise turns into a genuine assassin if you are able to get to a situation where you know have 2 or 3 kills early.
Absolutely. The bases, the percentage health damage, and just a little bit of AP under that belt can blow this champion out. And just there, GP's banned.
When the top lane is locked in.
We think the top lane is locked in. Of course, KaBuM say, you know what? I don't know where any of this is going, but I don't care. I do not want to see GP on this stage.
Let's just not risk it. Let's get rid of Shen as well. Let's make sure it's going top side. Vladimir also banned away. That champion is just, you know, talking about what's fun and not fun. Playing as Vladimir, not my favorite thing to do on something.
Playing Vladimir, very fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
You get to build all the discount support items and abuse them.
Yep, correct.
Of course, now Fiora banned out as well, so it looks like they are setting up a positive topside matchup for the Aurelia. And how KaBuM chooses to round out this draft is going to be interesting, because so far all they've picked that is out of the ordinary is the Draven. Everything else has been very stock standard, and the question is, do they just round it out with some meta powerhouse picks? It's a Yasuo, which technically has been played, might be considered a meta pick.
And also could be top lane right now. I mean, I don't know whether you can block out the E of Aurelia, but we'll see whether that is what happens.
Both of those champions through pick ban, Spawn. I'm not going to lie. I always ban at least one of them.
Yeah, but wind walling the ultimate seems like an absolutely fantastic counter top lane, because that is so much of how Aurelia after level 6 is able to disarm her opponents and take them down. It's going to be Lee Sin as well. This is an exciting game, because once again, we don't know where that's going.
All right, one more pick. Okay, folks. Put in your votes on Twitter. You have about 30 seconds. Where are all the champions going to go? There's no reward. I'm just curious to see if anyone can get it right.
Let's go. Let's work our way through this. I'm going with Lee Sin top lane.
Got it. Rammus for all these auto attackers. This man is the cheese pick master. He has broke the code. He says, armor everywhere. Let's take him down. Kai'Sa does magic damage. No one cares. Let's lock it up.
What is going on? Rammus top is actually still okay, so let's go with that first.
Yeah, I think Rammus top. I think the rest of this makes sense. So KaBuM, I think we have figured out.
Also, Powerball with Yasuo was always strong. Whenever I saw Yasuo on my team comp, I'd either play Gragas or Rammus, And you just continually go mid and set up ganks for it.
Also, win wall against 3 auto attack based champions in the Kai'Sa, Lucian, and Ezreal feels generally pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, technically, all champions are auto attack based champions. You use them for a lot of the game. Maybe Karthus isn't. All right, I'll give you that one. Most champions. But it's going to be support Aurelia. I thought it was going to be support Lee Sin. Because if I was Snowflower, I would want to play support Lee Sin.
You play Smite support Lee Sin, invade early, but he has a different strategy. And now we get to find out what it is. Now, we, of course, are taking a look at the champions. Like, these last few seconds have led to a lot of swaps of summoner spells. And now, Zeitnot has TP, and I think is going top lane to play Lucian top lane. And we will see Fabulous, the top laner, along with Snowflower, play bottom lane. But they also have two... Folks, buckle up. We don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to take you through it. We're going to explain it as we figure it out. And we're going to see how SuperMassive plays their double smite, triple 80 carry Aurelia comp.
Well, this is fun because what they've done is they've decided that they're both going to jungle. Then they're going to have 3 tri-lanes. And unfortunately, I feel like for Ranger, that means he doesn't have a jungle to go to. Or potentially that's the case. Something along those lines. I'm excited to find it.
Ladies and gentlemen, SuperMassive versus KaBuM. We wanted to know what we would see. And they're here to give us a show.
And I'm still kind of curious as to what we're seeing. Because, I mean, it is on the screen technically.
They're ready. They know. They're prepared for the level 1. Ladies and gentlemen, a moment of silence. The storm class 5! Oh, God, it's dirty! I never thought I'd see it. The CC is coming in hard and fast, but that's already first blood. Cutting down. The Draven working his way through the team. The Braum just too strong in the level 1. Bramus with the flash forward. Waddling his little armadillo legs. He can't make it in. SuperMassive only going to lose 1 as they back out.
Poor Ranger has had to take E for that. I feel like that's not what you want to see out of your jungle at least. It got the first kill, but the E is going to make jungling... Is it impossible? It's incredibly difficult.
We've done it before. The worst is if you get first blood in solo queue and then they're like, no, we're going to leash for you. We took too long getting that kill. And then, yes, you can't jungle. But they have killed them early enough, and his bot lane is supportive and wholesome enough that they will provide the leash.
And unfortunately for StoneMage, because he is the actual jungler, he doesn't get a leash. And what I think we're going to see is potentially some horizontal jungling. We're going to see a solo lane Ezreal. Then we're going to see some nice horizontal jungling coming out of the... No, they're not. He's actually just going up to take... I don't know what's happening. This was a very nice start. All 5 members go down. But you can see interrupt there from the Powerball means StoneMage doesn't grab that kill. Cocooned up. Very nice layering of CC from KaBuM. And then Xanten's flashing forward. I like the aggression. Sometimes you just got to send a message. Maybe running the mastery where the more summoner spells you burn, the more tenacity you have. And thinks it'll be vital in the Lucian matchup.
Against the hard CC of Lucian, which as we know, he will purchase 3 years from now when we add active items with CC. So really Xanten's playing to the future.
StoneMage has found out Ranger here.
Oh, this is definitely not what you at least wanted. Double up Lee Sin.
That.
But the cocoon and the potential execute damage, sadly, Ranger wasn't ready for that double jungle. Now the spiders proof to block out in the end, and there's the taunt on the side. They're going to look to go over, but Lee Sin is there with the follow-up. Sonic Wave, where's it going to go? They're going to get the kill in the end. Beautiful long-range stun. Zanchen's getting taken right down.
So in the end, the invade works. I think it's very fair to say that 2 kills are going to be picked up. They've left Chiton bottom lane solo right now. He chases out Fabulous. And still kind of confused as to what SuperMassive's game plan is. But I can confirm it is working so far because they are up in gold.
If you don't know what it is, I don't think you can confirm it's working. Maybe their plan was to go down in gold, Mr. Tiberi. But for now, things are going well, as we would expect them to in a standard game. We'll see what the strategy becomes. Fortunately for Fabulous, this is why you don't double jungle, folks. This 80 carry left on his lonesome, and a very real possibility that in future levels he will get dove out, or maybe it's right now. The flash forward, no hesitation, the chain CC, but here comes the Lee Sin. Titan taking a risky path out, walking through the tower. Not going to be able to walk too much further, but still doing quite well. Fabulous may just get a kill here. Ranger there in the bush. They're baiting as best they can. That's the CC going down, and instantly a kill back. Beautiful bait from KaBuM.
Yeah, absolutely. And Elise has always been one of those junglers that's very good at taking down turrets with the red buff, with the spiderlings. And you can see Xanten's top lane. This doesn't seem fun.
He's taking his time. If he can CS, eventually he will have armor. but that's an eventually. Definitely not a right now. Press the attack, making his life a little bit difficult.
And I feel like it's really hard to draft a counter-pick top lane when you don't know exactly what's going top lane. And I think he guessed it was going to be the Aurelia, and unfortunately he just guessed incorrectly.
And the thing is, we don't talk often in competitive about the quadruple flex, but SuperMassive putting it to fantastic use here. Of course, no one else uses it because it's not a great choice. Ranger going to run for his life. We saw this from Stomage earlier, so he's doing his best Stomage cosplay. Sadly, Stomage is there, kills him in the end, and no tower is going to fall.
Yeah, and I like that Chiton right there was just like, I'm going to peace out very early. I have no health or mana. This seems like a bad plan. Ranger was like, I think I can still do it. And this is how you test your limits. This is how you know what will and won't work in future games, by giving it a red-hot go.
So now, next time he plays against this composition, he knows that he needs 200 to 300 more health to take down that tower, or alternatively, needs to not try.
Absolutely. We can see still some sick teamwork going on right now as the two smite-based characters are waiting.
Oh, that's not really Rhea now running, going to body block as much as he can. But here comes Ranger, a little bit of CC. He's going to try to leap out. Stomach still going over the wall. KaBuM misses. That's a big deal, but the auto attack, taken down. OGBM biting off a little more than you can chew. Cashed out for Titan.
Absolutely. And I think that it was actually Stomage that picked up that kill. So what they actually did is they reset the gold loss bonus there as a very nice solo kill going down top lane. Ranger hasn't got Moby boots, so going to be harder on the game.
Yeah, definitely. Zancians.
What do you think about this Aurelia skin, by the way? I know there was a lot of controversy about it. You a fan or not a fan?
I'm a fan, generally. Is it comparable to the old one? I think not quite as much. And of course, dies very quickly to the Yasuo, sadly.
Potentially not. I think you've called this one too early. The turnaround
wants to try to turn this one around. He doesn't have an ultimate. He will get the knock 1-2. Ranger going up. He wants to kill somebody. Once again, not going to get it, man. Ranger, a little too thirsty.
And you know, now I feel like we're all learning, because right now we have Ranger potentially learning how much health he needs to take down the turret, and you're learning that you can't necessarily call someone dead before their health bar reaches 0. And that will be first turret picked up right now for Chiton, as well as Shinkedo.
And look, you're learning to play by Pokemon.
Yeah,
telling me what I can already see on the screen.
Hey, I learned that at the start of this year, mate. But it will be a 600 gold lead right now.
It is 9 kills. There's only a 600 gold lead. I mean, I'm glad it's a back and forth, because, folks, the worst part about these games, we've all seen regular seasons, right? We've all seen what happens, is when someone stomps and, like, kills everybody in the first 10 minutes, and then they can't close. So as long as it's even, it's exciting as far as I'm concerned.
Absolutely. And we have jumping in, grabbing himself some extra gold. This Kai'Sa has taken so much of the jungle that I feel a little bit bad for Stomage, by the way. 1-3-3 on Lee Sin. Is not going to get items.
Here's my question. Stomage feels like he's playing support jungle at the moment, and I think we may be seeing a new trend emerge, because this is an unsealed spellbook Lee Sin. He may get rid of that smite and let GBM be the sole smite user, but for now, Ranger gonna look for the cocoon. Dodging this one is pretty key. Flash out. Now Zainot's here. That's a level 7 Lucian to the level 5 Ranger, so might just get cold out. Does have enough movement speed to make it safety in spider form there, and the creep's there. A bit of a dash to take him to safety. Fabulous. No matter where he goes, unfortunately, being chased out by this duo lane.
Yeah, but he is still 2-0 on 1 and 62 CS, so technically up. So we see a little bit here.
On chain CC, Lucian now in trouble. Zanchan's doing a lot of damage. He still gets one back. Ranger!
But I like the tactic out of Zanchan, because that was only a 2-kill streak. And right now what he did is he baited his member into going down.
And picked up GBM.
Oh, wow.
That was instinct. That was a 1-for-1 to a Draven. Huh. Spawn, someone died while you were trying to explain the last kill, and then someone else died while you were still trying to explain.
Let's just take a look at mid lane.
There you go. Snowflower. Just dash past. Windwall not going to be too useful. Of course, Jinkido does get the knockup, tries to chain it together. Defiant Dance, though, not going to get canceled. Means a lot of that damage is mitigated. And it's starting to burn him down. Snowflower now trying to run for his life. He's going to need a CC to make it a safety. Not quite then enough.
Kick him.
Not going to find it. Jinkido
he doesn't have ult.
chase him down. He's only level 5. He has no CS, Spawn. You're putting too much pressure on him. Stomage taken out. 7-8 the kill score. We're 9 minutes into the game.
And Aurelia says, for the rest of my life, I would like to live as a wolf. But unfortunately, Ranger, the crusher of Dreams, sweeps in. Says that's not going to happen. I'm so surprised that he was still level 5.
And for those of you wondering, we are 9 minutes into the game, and I have had the MSI stats team just confirm that this is the most kills at 15 minutes. So it will continue to be that way, and we will see what the record is.
And I like this from GBM. This is the blind optimism that I like to see out of my mid laners, which is, you know, there's 2 people there. I think I can do it. And he was, gosh darn, nearly right, Dracos. So
he was so close.
He was.
Of course, it's not like funneling gold into a Draven is ever a bad choice. So we see Titan now as a Bloodthirster is going to start to heal up. There comes the rest of the team. But GBM, one more time, over the wall. He takes down Cheetan. The rest of them are running. Blast Cone.
Did that just spawn as they were fighting? Because if so, that is some very good RNG.
League of Legends has had enough rehab. Not going to get cold. Great CC comes through. Zaynot now in trouble. One more auto is going to stun him up. Gathering Storm procs, but not going to give him anything that matters. Snowflower hungry for a kill. He's decided to go out of the wolf life. He wants a little bit more, but it may be too soon. Is he going to get taken down? Defiant Dance well used to block what damage he can. There goes the Ezreal ult. The knock up there. Jinkido. One-man mission. The stun comes through. Ooh, beautiful play. There it is. Fired right back. Shut down.
And we actually saw something cool about Yasuo ultimate, which I don't know if a lot of people know, but if you do ult someone under a turret, Yasuo's ultimate will position you as far away from the turret as you possibly can be so you don't take turret aggro. Which, you know, cool little interaction if you're not a Yasuo man.
Yeah, and everyone I'm sure is excited to hear about all the quality of life features of Yasuo's kit. Yay, the champion set up to tower dive me. Fantastic. Well, Fabulous also set up to be tower dive. Knocked aside, chain CC. Doesn't even need the ult, but happy to clear the wave anyway.
Cheetan runs a long way out of a turret and takes most of his health as payback. Maybe gives GBM a way in.
GBM has eyes for one man.
Ooh.
And his name is Cheetan.
That was some sick damage.
The team now coming in. Lee Sin kicks it back. GBM, one more kill on the Cheetan. Oh, Snowflower takes it away. Snowflower, how dare he? But GBM still going to look for more. Not that scared, but maybe ought to be. The Rammus is becoming a problem very, very quickly. And Snowflower trying to play around, trying to down. Oh! Outplayed by the pseudo Thornmail of the defensive ball curl.
And the Bramble Vest.
The pseudo Thornmail of the Bramble Vest.
But in saying that, he is a really good Aurelia. And for a support, I didn't expect that.
I don't want to be too negative here, but he has landed more stuns than Chippy's did the first time Chippy's played Aurelia.
And Direwolves aren't playing this game and have just recently been eliminated from the tournament, so I think you're a bit of a jerk. As mid lane turret goes down, bottom lane turret will shortly follow. And right now, as we take a look at the items... Actually, let's not.
One more kill. Titan gets it in the end. So here's the issue. So as a play-by-play, normally I talk about kills, but I'm afraid I'll never stop talking. As it turns out, Sanchez may be next on the menu. Stun does come through. But the Rammus is quite tanky. Will eventually get burned down by the execution damage. Shutdown comes through from Snowflower. Don't even need the Sonic Wave.
Keep going. This is your job.
All right. Jinkido going in. Diving a tower. Looking to land the knock-up. Not quite long enough.
Warning shot for the red
yeah, you gotta let it's rude to hit someone unannounced. Unfair. There are rules in warfare, people. You gotta let them know you start.
I don't think there is. I'm hearing 35 kills. Is that the most kills in an MSI game?
We were the most kills at 15 already. That was like 14 kills. I don't know how many. It's hard to keep track. These numbers have changed a lot, Spawn.
37 kills is the most kills. We're at 31 right now. I think we can get there. In comes Rammus. Powerball going to be activated.
Oh, the taunt's going to come through. The point click, the flash, not even hesitating. Jinkido is there. They want the follow-up. Fabulous running for his life. The knock-up. He goes under the tower. There's no option. GBM, though, wants to get it out. That's the killer instinct. Snowflower's here as well. The stun, it is going to connect. They want to go right in. The Braum still gets the knock-up. Stormage going to kick one back. The Rammus cutting through the team, but he just doesn't have enough health. There's the Draven ult. The Rammus double on the backside. Bye, Stormage. Yeah, double dropping. Action everywhere.
And of course, Lucian right now doing what all Lucian players do best, ignoring his team and just farming up an absolute storm. As you can see, 127 CS. Everyone else on his team still searching for that magical 100. You know, some people grow up and they want to be a League of Legends player. Some people want to be a doctor. Zeitnot always just wanted to be a farmer. And here we have.
Oh, well done. Well done, sir. And now, Colorcaster. I think I should stop speaking for a bit to prep for the inevitable onslaught of coming fights. So why don't you tell me what you see here? What matters to you? You have about maybe 2 seconds.
Yeah, double stun does land from Snowflower. That's also going to be him cut off. Very nice use of the Q and flash over the wall. Not going to land the cocoon there, so Ranger won't be able to follow him. I like the rush of the Zeal Atom here for Yasuo. Hopefully he goes for IE next. I don't like the old school Lucian build here because I always go on Lucian. So I personally feel like right now Essence Reaver is better.
And to be fair, you are rewarded with mana when you farm creeps. Oh, Snowflower. Not going to connect the stun there. May just get taken out. Zeitnot there as well. Rhea
first time
not going to block anything there, but Fabulous is going to get sold out. Stop auto-attacking the Rammus! What are you doing? Why would you do that? Outplayed, I guess. Now Titan running for his life. He is going to get one. He's not. No, he's running for their lives. He's really strong.
He's
this is the Fed Draven Nightmare. Here we go. KaBuM. Just cutting through him. Yeah, Stomage next on the list. It don't even need the cocoon. They get him. That's the ace spawn.
And that was the first time Zeitnot has turned up to a team fight. And look how horribly it went for Supermassive. I think that for the rest of this time, he will just stay towards that bottom lane farming. And you can see right now,
but he almost
Chitan is laughing his absolute head off. And to just break this down, see what happened here is he pressed W and then stood still. And then they just did the damage
I've
to
seen
themselves.
This one.
Yeah.
Spaceballs veer slightly to the right. I mean,
if he gets himself an Abyssal Mask, it amplifies this damage even further, and I feel like it's a great item in Rammus's current kit.
Could get Rylai's as well.
Ooh, then they start slowing themselves, which sounds weird.
They must start slowing. Here we are, folks. This is MSI. And, of course, if you're just joining us, Supermassive 5-0, they've already earned their first place. And really, they're just trying to make sure that everyone is a winner in this game, the audience especially, who gets to witness this absolute massacre. Yeah, I don't mean that as anyone is getting, it's just there's blood everywhere. It's messy.
Stomage just going to hop over a wall, maybe?
That's curious. Just hoping to steal
Here we go.
CS. Here comes the Rammus.
No.
Bring it up. There he goes. Are they going to auto-attack him? They try, but he does so much damage back. Zenshit's, oh god, every auto-attacker, he's going to kill them all. Stop hitting him, shut down. Oh, raid boss down.
And that's what you have to do. You have to theory craft your way through the game. So auto-attacks, they're not doing anything. In fact, they're hurting us. So instead, everyone use your ultimates and hope that's enough. Fabulous run.
Oh,
my friend, run.
Where's he going to go?
He didn't even throw the Q. That's a mind game. Because he's just juking into auto-attack range over and over again. He was like, you know, I don't need this tornado. Wasn't me, but that's going to be mid lane turret broken, Drake, because it's only 17 minutes in.
This game going very fast. Now, we know that the goal of Supermassive was to slow down the game until the end, but Titan, bye-bye, shut down, and that's why, really, I think you were wrong earlier. You want Zeitnot in those fights.
Absolutely. Snowflower looking to just dance around. Your Aurelia is very fun to watch, by the way. That's a very nice. Oh, it does stop it. There we go. We're all learning something today.
Go. Now, still much no kick here or damage or items, but does try to help. Will get taken out in the end. Now running for his life, trying to Sonic Wave. Fancy footwork not going to work. Just too much damage on the opposite side. Rammus isn't even here yet. And already members are dropping left and right. Now GBM, he's running for dear life.
Is he?
Keto.
Oh, you really got to stop doing that to yourself.
He was
running to go forward. No, he was baiting. He was strategically repositioning
was he not
himself.
Running for his life
GBM picks up a second kill.
There you go.
No, it wasn't actually. It was Fabulous. Ranger, fancy footwork.
Here he goes. Trying to sidestep
every one of them. Put him in the slips, I would say, back home, because he has got the safest hands in all of MSI. Caught every skill shot there. That's a rare skill to have.
And that's the thing, is it's hard, too, because he's on a comp with 2 different champions who can block skill shots.
Yeah.
So really, to catch every one, he has to be working for it.
Absolutely, and that cost him the 10 stacks of the Dark Seal, is Xantans. Gonna get caught out here.
I feel like they can steal this, but I feel like they shouldn't go near the Rammus. They're gonna try to go near the Rammus.
Very nice stun. Keeps him at bay for a little bit. And that damn wall.
Rammus' natural enemy. Can't go over him. If they hit him, they stop.
Oh, that's just BM. Chitan runs up and says, "Thank you for preparing this.
I mean, it's objectively worth more. Adoration stacks.
That's true.
You're actually funneling more gold into your team.
I like it. He's got maths on his side.
Oh, that. I mean, little Summoner's Rift bias. Grom's killing one of the members. Now Zancians. They're trying to kill him only with abilities. Bad Babulous, though, going to hit him, take a lot of damage back. Grom is there to block. Stonemage running for his life, but he is just the sacrificial blind monk. And now, Zeitnot looking to Cole, but sadly, Titan is quite strong, has a lot of lifesteal. It's going to take 2 80 carries. He doesn't have a Thorn Mail, so he is still quite vulnerable.
And a third 80 carry will be arising. Flash forward.
Might find his way to the back line. They really, really want to kill Titan, but that's a Rammus in the middle of everybody. Don't auto-attack him. They're doing it anyway. Oh, he's just cutting through him. They're cutting through him, and GBM now with a double as well.
They're going to win this. They actually cut off the retreat.
Oh, killer instinct, saving him in the end. Oh. That's a quadruple for GBM. Congrats to him. Jinkido, though. Stomage, this is your chance for redemption.
Yeah, Jinkido must be real fun at parties because everyone else is having a good time. He's just sitting in their base, and he now wants to 1v4.
There you go. He's trying to run through the whole team. Looks like multi-man knockup, going to kick him down. Does not get anybody. Super Minion's not even going to be the homie there. Not going to hit Stomage, and they're trying to block what they can. He goes down.
Stomage is actually a genuinely nice guy. He saw how much work Jinkido put into that. Everything happened for him, didn't have enough items, and he was like, you know what, this one's on me. I'll just walk back into the creep wave. But I was almost going to say, serve you right to Jinkido, because as everyone else is team fighting, you should probably turn up to those team fights and not just sit in the base and take down Nexus structures.
And actually, now we check in, we see Kai'Sa actually has a lot of items, and is quite strong at this point in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. She just got 4 kills.
So, I see an open... I don't know how to do this anymore. I'm gonna be honest. Normally, I like this is my thing. I like reset. We talk about gold.
There we go. That's gonna be 100 to 0. So those items, not meaning all that much. And Zancian's now thinking that he can take on the world.
He probably can. As you can see, Snowflower's cutting through his own health bar there. But Blade of the Rune King as well as the Black Cleaver makes it a little bit more difficult for him. Enough lifesteal now to take him down. Supermassive no longer concerned.
And as soon as Zeitnot gets here with that Black Cleaver, able to shred through all of that armor that has been accrued, which would be a lot. And you can see that right now, Chitan still just trying to close out this game, but it's only an 8,000 gold lead at 21 minutes, so really anything could be possible.
So 57 kills is the all-time MSI, 67, I've been informed.
67.
All-time MSI record for kills in a game.
Okay.
So we're at 64.
We'll get there. I believe.
Oh, there we go. There is, yeah, there's one more.
Oh.
Is I not looking to hunt it down?
He does some damage.
GBM, a lot of damage there. They are going to take through the Lee Sin. Yasuo is coming into the backside. Zaitnot trying to go through, but he's hitting through a wind wall. GBM taking him down, but the team coming together. Double kill for Jinkido. Flash over, trying to make it to safety. Titan, he's so strong. This might just be the end, Spawn. Did they break the kill?
They're broken, I think. Did they?
70 kills.
They got it.
The record.
Hip respawn, and it is only 22 minutes into the game, so death timers are relatively short here. Dracos really is a race against the clock. Lee Sin probably will be back up and available. Has flash, has kick.
This is your moment. Stomage, what's it gonna look like?
They're giving it to him as well.
The kick. The time.
Warning shot 1 has been fired.
I feel
if you do not leave right now, KaBuM, warning shot 2 will not be so kind.
Zancians is just the emperor here. He's just holding his hand out with the thumbs up, thumbs down. Just wait. What's it going to be? Kick goes to the team. That's what they want. Titan dies immediately. They can turn the fight back. Jinkido going in for a bit more. Zancians cutting through a lot of health bars as they hit into him. One last dance for the Yasuo. 1v5, just like solo queue. Can't do it, just like solo queue.
And Ranger now. Ooh, they will potentially go towards Baron. This was the play all along. Oh no, they pinged him out. Bummer. All right, so he's going to have to beat a Swifty retreat. Ooh. And this game will be prolonged.
We're going.
We're
still going.
Over the wall goes GBM. Cocooned up, he's just dead.
You want to take the next one too? Oh. 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 Surrender. Bug Splash. Victory for KaBuM.